Can you kind of describe some of the emotions right now that are running through the room after that game?
Yeah, we feel like we let that one slip away. Obviously, every game here on out is a playoff game, with the race being so tight. And, we feel like we had our chances, and we kind of gave them the goals that they got.
What did you see on your setup of Stenlund's goal?
Just kind of with the way the puck was, kind of passed to me. I mean, he did a good job of driving the net, and Carson made a good play. Finally a late guy, and, yeah.
What were your observations of the puck management tonight, and what did Seattle do to kind of disrupt you guys?
Yeah, we had a couple of turnovers there, especially in the third too. They were forechecking us, but I think it was more ourselves turning the puck over, than them forcing us to do. We kind of created our own mistakes.
Schmaltz said you guys have to move on from this one quickly. Is that hard, just the mental game of it, trying to erase this?
Yeah, it's part of the season. There's a lot of ups and downs. You're going to go on a stretch here and there, and some games aren't going to go your way, but especially when every game's this important, it's also important to move on and, look to the next one.
Does it help with the next one being so important?
Yeah, obviously we're playing Vancouver, but like I said before, every game's going to be important. So, yeah, that's another way to look at it and helps you get past these kind of games.
Did it feel tough to get going offensively tonight?
Yeah, a little bit. I think we struggled. The turnovers were huge. That hurts with our transition, with our speed and everything. So, yeah, for sure.
Just during times in the season like this, does it help to have those veteran voices that were brought in during the summer who have been in a Game 7 of a Stanley Cup final to kind of level the room?
Yeah, for sure. Having those guys around, when things aren't going your way and everything, just kind of stick with it and, keep playing your game. And, we always got them to rely on.
Can you pinpoint where the frustration comes from this group in the game today?
Yeah, it's tough. Thought we battled hard, and it sucks to come on the wrong end of that one. But back to work on Saturday and try to get 2 points.
What are the conversations like in the room post that game, or is it just kind of feeling, or sitting with this game?
Yeah, I think this time of year every game is going to be tight, and it's just making that one play to win or one play to lose. And we were on the wrong end of it tonight. I thought we didn't have our best in the first, turned it around a little bit, and just the way it goes.
What changed in the second period? It felt like you guys kind of got paced to your game after the first.
Yeah, I think we just simplified and started playing behind them. They were a high transition team. They like to make plays on a counterattacks, and thought we managed the puck better in the second. First period we gave them a ton of looks, and they're a fast, skilled team.
On the opposite end of that, what caused that slow first period?
I don't know. We're not trying to start slow. It just happens sometimes. We were maybe trying to make too many plays, and our execution wasn't great. And instead of simplifying, I thought we, tried to make too many plays and, turn the puck over and fed their offense.
What was your observations of the way that you guys handled the puck tonight? Did it feel like Seattle was just pressing a little bit more? Or?
Yeah, I think so. We didn't have our best execution, like I said. We had success when we got it behind them and worked off the forecheck and load a high, shoot the puck, and recover off that. So something to learn from the game is, you got to simplify, especially against teams that just want to sniff for offense and play the transition game.
As part of the leadership group, how do you make sure the guys know you're still in it, it sucks to lose, but you have 2 more on this road trip?
Yeah, we got to turn the page quick. Obviously every game feels like do or die at this point. We got to control our own destiny, play how we want to play, and take care of business. So frustrating start, but all we can do is move on and get back to work.
Our execution with the puck was not what we're used to, that no doubt. But the flip side of it, I think we had to cut their rush. The way they attacked was a problem last time we played them. We did a better job this time. Obviously, our execution with the puck is not as much as our decision. Decision might have been a part of it, but it's more the execution who was the problem.
What are the emotions you're feeling as a coach after a game like that? The players obviously agree that wasn't their best game.
No, it wasn't. It definitively, I just addressed what was no good, but I think we need to have a playoff mindset. If you lose 9-1, 22-0, or 1-0 in the playoff, you need to be ready for the next game, and that is us. And probably the most important game in the season to this point, it's the next game. So not happy about what happened here tonight, but I know we won't be perfect until the end of the season. I still know we care a ton for each other, and this team will be ready for next game.
Stanley was saying not letting one loss kind of derange the game
Yep.
plan was really
That's
important.
exactly that.
How nice is it to have veteran guys like him and other winners in the room to level things out right now?
That's what we talked since the beginning of the season when I talked to you, saying we have guys who won Stanley Cup. You know, a guy like Sergei Kolze, Matty, Stanny, and others in our team who's been there. So they know, okay, it's not what we want. We're frustrated, but at midnight we'll turn the page, and now it's all eyes and all focus will be on the next game, and we have to move on. Our guys care. They care a ton. They're engaged in what we're trying to do, and it was not a lack of care. It was we had a bad one in the system. When's the last time we didn't have a great game? It's a while back. So it just we don't want, as a coach or as a player, you don't want that to ever happen. But the truth is, it does happen, and it did happen, and we'll need to move on as quick as possible.
The players were saying that every game feels like a do or die right
Yep.
now. How do you handle that emotional drama, I guess, to have the
Embrace it. Embrace it. It's a privilege. You know what I mean? It's will you rather us to be 10 points out? And will you be here if we're 10 points out? Just asking, you know what I mean? It's because we're right there. I have a blast. I have the time of my life. So let's embrace it. Let's make sure we don't play like that next game, and that's the best time we can have.
Does it help to turn the page to have Vancouver as your next game?
That's a good question. I think no matter what, that's like I answered this week about that. We're in playoff mode for us. Let's say we will have won 10-1 today. It's just you have to move on. You cannot stay on that. That doesn't matter what happened. It's the next play, next game. That's what must happen. As it's not easy. If it was easy, everybody will do it. But that's the mentality we must have.
Were you pleased with the offensive opportunities created tonight?
No, I'm not happy about much, to be honest. And it's just our execution was not there. I don't think we had our usual transition game, our usual offense, our usual inside presence. It's one of those off night where put the tape right in the trash and move on.